kitchen. I am not fixing breakfast, but I figured I'd hang out with y'all. I just, just had a busy morning, but for the first morning in a while, I have home alone time. But hey, y'all, there's a couple of things that need to happen. First of all, I gotta moisturize my lips. When you got full lips, you can't just be having ashy full lips. That's first things. First things first. I Papa freeze all the honeys. See, look, there are lots of honeys, and all of them will get freaked by me, Papa. It really should say me, Papa, but it's like what the Papa, yeah. But anyway, he said he freaks all the honeys, an assortment of honeys, whatever. So yeah, I'm not fixing breakfast. I'm just having a little coffee, just taking a little time to talk with you, let you know how we feel about love. Paint a pretty smile each day. Loving is a blessing, yeah. Never let it fade away. It's all about love, yeah. Build yourself a true romance. Beauty that's around you, yeah. You deserve just one more chance, my dear. My dear, let the light shine all through your mind. Feel it hot, aglow. Take the time, make up your mind. It's all about love, yeah. Ooh, talking to yourself is fine. Make you feel much better. No just where to draw the line, my dear. Yeah. Bound to fall in love one day. Surely, and you need it. Pretty smile will always see, my dear. Yeah. Peace from Hawaii. Oh, man, you showing off now. Did you move to Hawaii or you vacationing? What you doing? What you doing, Elvis? We have a theory here on the Rick Younger Love What You Want to Show that everything tastes better than the Rick Younger Show mug. But of course, we got to test it to make sure it's true. Ooh, that good coffee. I love you. I love you. Baby, I love you. I do. More than you ever know. It's for sure. You can always count on my love. Man, you have set the bar so high. Daughter's 15th birthday. You're always doing wonderful things for your daughter. Brought her to see Mean Girls, and I was out. But it's all good. Yeah. Yeah. Take care of your daughters. Your doties. That's how I call me doty. It's me doty. I've lost me doty. So yeah, man. 15th birthday in Hawaii. Yeah, just don't let it be like those episodes, 70 sitcoms. Hey man, let's keep pushing each other to be the best fathers that we can be. 70 sitcoms always had the Hawaii episode, and every time they went to Hawaii, something crazy would go down, like the Sanford and Son Hawaii episode, the Brady Bunch Hawaii episode. I mean, I don't know what they were doing back then. It was like, look, man, if you're gonna have a show, it's some rules. You're gonna have a Hawaii episode. Who's with me? You know? I have a few to be continued episodes. Yeah. Fred G. Sanford in Hawaii. I can't remember if he took Bubba and Skillet with him, or Grady, but we know that, of course, it was Fred and Lamont. Yeah, diamonds were involved. The Brady Bunch episode had secret charms and talismans. Sweet Hope First Ladies in the house. I have hope when trouble come my way. I have hope. Oh, thank you, Jesus. That Jesus had come to stay. I have hope. It's a beautiful hope that sets me free. Oh, Lord, hallelujah. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So yeah, they always have the Hawaii episode with special things going on. Oh, the question is, Am I going back to Broadway? Well, my show closed. And I will go back to Broadway. I'm just not going back to Broadway right now because I'm not in a show. But I'll get back there. I'll get back. I have unfinished business. So yeah. But you can put Broadway veteran on my dossier, on my resume, behind my name. So So yeah, like I said, I'm not making breakfast. I'm actually gonna go get something to eat in a little bit. I just was like, here's what's going on. The mother of my children is currently in Oklahoma. Her mother is not doing well, so she decided to go out there and spend some time with her mother. Mother is like, is her mother 90 yet? Her mother isn't 90. She's very close to that. Her father just turned 86, so I think her mother might be 90 because I think her mother is 4 years older than her father. But so she's in a nursing home. She went out there to spend some time with her mother and her father. But she wanted to go out and have a time to go out there without taking either one of her children. She actually took Lolo with her earlier this summer, and she's going to take Rory in like about 2 weeks. We do that from time to time. We do the divide and conquer. Each one take a kid. That way we can each focus on the kid. But then, of course, there's a time. There was a time when there comes times when one of us is left to be a single parent for a short period of time. And let me tell you, it ain't easy. Now, definition of a single parent. Now, single parent means that the other parent is not active at all. So, obviously, with her out there, it's like I'm doing all the stuff. So those people who are single parents full time, oh my goodness, I've never not respected you. Every time I have a situation like this, I'm like, oh man, I hope other people respect you because I do. Remember, Tupac cared, don't nobody else care. But I'm like, we spent a few days in Baltimore. Now we're back in New York. But here, let me tell you about the mornings. My son's bus comes at 7:15. The bus picks up on Broadway, which is where Vanessa's apartment is. I may have said too much. No, but so I have to get both kids up to get Rory over to meet his bus in the morning. Lolo's daycare is over that way too. So then I have to spend a little bit of time, just me and Lolo, shooting the breeze and biding time until I can take her into daycare. And so that means I got to get up at 5:30. Getting up at 5:30. It's one thing when I get up at 5:30 and we're doing this together. So like me and Lolo might stay back and Vanessa will come and take Rory over to catch the bus or whatever. But yes, I'm doing it all. So yeah. So far I have not done breakfast because by the time breakfast time comes, either I've already eaten outside of the home or I'm just like, I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy. Come on in, Helen. How you doing? So I wanted to spend time talking with you, but I'm going to go to a diner. So I said, let me go ahead, have a cup of coffee, talk to my friends for a second before, I head on out. So that's what's up. So yesterday, after I got everybody together, I had to go into Midtown to do ADR. Now, ADR, I'm going to look up what ADR stands for. If anybody's watching knows what ADR is, please feel free to answer the question for me without me having to look it up. But if you don't know, we're going to learn in a second. We're going to learn. But ADR is when you go in, after you shoot an episode, sometimes they make some changes and you have to come back and do some overdubs of your voice. So like what happened, like maybe they cut a line or something. And so to make the sound match, you have to come in and re-say a line or something. So I had to re-say a couple of lines from my episode of The Other Two, which is going to be on HBO Max. I'm in season 2, episode 7. My episode comes out in September. Of course, I will keep you posted between now and then. I believe September 16th is the date. But yeah, so yeah, I had to go in to okay, what is ADR in entertainment? Automated dialogue replacement. That's what ADR is. So I had to do automated dialogue replacement. But it was cool because I went in. I actually got a chance to sit with the one of the co-creators of the show, and just do my thing, but also just get a chance to talk and get to know each other a little better. And she was like, "I saw your commercial." I was like, "What?" Yeah, Metcalf commercial is the gift that keeps on giving. I told her, I said, "Yeah, I got a part in the movie from that. If you want to create another TV show, put me in it, then by all means, do that. I will be in that show that you create for me to be in. I also have a show that I'm creating. If you want to executive produce that, then by all means, by all means." So yeah, that's what I did yesterday, and so today I actually I have some afternoon things going on with the kids where they are going to be with other people to give me a little bit of a break. Then we got to do it again tomorrow, and Mama's coming home tomorrow night. I said, feel free to come and get them as soon as you get in town. She's not gonna do that. I don't think she's gonna do that. She's gonna give me till Saturday morning. I said, you need to come over bright and early. Come on bright and early Saturday. Get these kids. They missed their mama. But we had a very good FaceTime conversation yesterday, so there was that. So, you know. So we are a fun family, and we like this is how family is done in the this day and age. It's what you make it. But yeah, but I'm here to tell you, I am ready for some. I'm ready to have the freedom to go to happy hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But love the kids. Ricky love the kids. Don't ever let it be known or let anybody fool you into believing that Ricky don't love the kids. Ricky love the kids. Matter of fact, that's one of my hashtags. See me taking pictures with my kids, and I put Ricky love the kids. Ricky love LUH the DA kids. KEEYIDS. Ricky love the kids. All right, so I'm getting to the bottom of this coffee. So if anybody has any requests, please let it be known. What I'll do is while I'm waiting for y'all to possibly have some requests, I'm gonna take stuff out of the dishwasher so that in the future, the very near future, I will be able to. First of all, I like to clear out the sink of any refuse that is. I like to keep it. I think y'all know me by now. Psychologically, I feel like the walls are closing in if there's dirty dishes in the sink. So if ever there's dirty dishes in my sink, just know that it's a temporary state of being in the home. I'll get those out of the way. Now you can't keep running away from love, cause the first one let you down. No. With me, true love can still be found. It can still be found. Second time around. So in love. Make it so sweet for you, baby. Father wears his Sunday best. Mother says she needs a rest. The kids are playing up downstairs. Sister sighing in her sleep. Brother has a date to keep. They can't hang around. Boom, cuckoo. Our house, gum, in the middle of the street. Our house, gum, in the middle of the street. Our house, is where we used to meet. Our house in the middle of the Madness, Our House. They didn't have a slew of hits, but that one right there, that one was a hit. Hey, look, they're like all of them can't be hits, but guess what? When you have one hit, you have more hit than most of the general public. People crack jokes on one hit wonders as if they had hits too. Most people, when I say that us, most people who crack jokes, it's a one hit wonder. Like, well, how many hits did you have? You had 0 hits. They got one more hit than you. You know, it's like, my goodness. What I'm saying is that people's assessment of people in the creative field is a little harsh sometimes. Like, really? You ain't got no hits, but you making it sound like something is wrong with a person who is only capable of getting one hit. Do you know how many people have tried to make it in the music industry, had 0 hits? So many. One hit. I'm telling you, one hit done the right way can really set you up financially for life. I wish I had one hit. Excuse me. All is fair in love. Love's a crazy game. Two people vow to stay. And love is one, they say. All is changed with time. The future none can see. The road you leave behind. A headline mystery. But all is fair in love. I had to go away. The writer takes his pen to write the words again. All in love is fair. All the fate's a chance. It's either good or bad. I toss my coin to say, in love with me, you say. All in war is so cold. You either win or lose. When all is put away, the losing side I play. But all is fair in love. I should have never left your side. The writer takes his pen to write the words again, that all in love is fair. The writer takes his pen to write the words again, that all in love is fair. Yeah, about the one hit wonders. It's like people have come to, I guess because of social critics and social criticism, people have come to believe that they have all the right in the world to criticize people who pursue people who have artistic pursuits. It's like they don't have any talent of their own, but they consider themselves to have achieved something because they didn't try, basically. Because it's like, well, you know, I can't do it because people be mean. Like, I've actually heard people say that. Yeah, I couldn't do what you do because people are mean. That's not a part of what I do. That's part of what people have chosen to do in reaction to what I do. But no, it's like, not to mention there's so much art that's created that's not necessarily for public consumption. It's It's not for commercial use or display. And it's like there are people who are very talented at all these things who aren't famous, but are wonderful, talented artists. It takes all kinds. I actually looked it up recently that um, I think it's only 2% of all actors make a living wage. You know, so we think of the people who make millions of dollars, and we think that that's the only way that you've made it as an actor. And it's like, no, there are people, so many people, who make a living and are happy with their lives, and acting is how they do it. And it's like, they're not famous. Some of them you may recognize from some things from time to time. You know, I make I make a nice living. I ain't gonna tell y'all how much I make. So I don't need nobody asking me, can they hold something? I don't need that. But I'm saying, it's like, um, I'm in the a very small percentage that actually does this for a living, and I am very grateful and happy about that. I love the fact that the thing that I do for a living is the thing that I love. Oh, I see. I had to leave you here today. There were so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm through. There's just something I had to do. We've been here so long. Okay, let's get to the good part. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Many months have passed by. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. I can't lie. But take this handkerchief and wipe your eyes. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Rocky just rolled up in here, so you know what time it is. It's time for some Earth, Wind, and Fire. Some Earth, Wind, and Fire. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Whack, 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 bam, bam. Oh, yeah. When I see your face like the morning sun, spark me to shine. Tell all the world my need is fulfilled. That's a new design. As long as you're near, there is no fear of a victory. When I'm away, influence astray, my mind disagree. I wanna see your face in the morning sun, ignite my energy. Ow. The cause and effect of you has brought new meaning in my life to me. Boom, boom, gonna tell a story of morning glory. How about the serpentine fire? Gonna tell a story of morning glory. All about the serpentine fire. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Not anytime. Yeah. Through devotion, thank you. Blessed are the children. Praise the teacher that brings true love to man. Your devotion opens all our treasure, yeah, and delivers from the fruits of evil. In everyone's life, there's a need to be happy. Let the sun shine, a smile your way. Ooh, open heart and feel the touch of devotion. Yeah, ooh, maybe the song will help uplift your day, make a better way through devotion. Sing the song. Huh, huh. Now, bless the children out. Deliver us out. Ooh. Why don't you bless the children out? All right. So everybody, um, I'm a couple of weeks out from getting my DNA stuff back from Ancestry.com, but my tree, so you start building your family tree, and you base it on maybe like the people you know first, and they start sending you suggestions and helping you connect the dots. So one thing that here's the thing. I think about being black all the time. It's a part of being black. You think about being black all the time. Because the world we live in, there's so many things to remind you that you are black all the time. And there are things that come along with being black that sometimes is so much a part of what you do and what you are as being black, so you forget that the reason that you're doing it is because you're black. So, for example, I've actually said, and I said this I said this to my wife when we were like together. I said to her, I said, you know what? Every day I think about slavery. At some point, somehow, slavery comes back to me, in some way. Something is connected to slavery, and and I mean that is a common thing for black folks. And so a lot of it is stuff that you don't even think about. But I said all that to say that you know I'm black. But of course, like most black folks in America, uh, we have whites in our bloodline. We have white family. A lot of us don't know our white family, but we all have them. I do know that my great grandmother was white. Um, so my grandmother, my father's mother, was biracial. Um, she, I don't remember her, but she died after I was born. So I met her. I just don't remember her. Um, so as you know, with black folks, records and things are not so easily found for us. So what is happening is that my black part of the family tree, it's coming together, but it's coming together based on what I know already. So it's gone maybe a generation or two beyond what I know. But the line that comes from my white great grandmother, oh, that part of the tree is just flowing because there are so many records available for white people that aren't available for black people. And I'm like, my goodness, being black and the difference of being black and white in America is playing out on my family tree. As I'm finding out more about my white ancestors than I'm able to find out about my black ancestors because of the lack of records. Like my grandfather, my mother's father, I don't know who his father is and his mother. I know that because he was orphaned, and orphaned or abandoned or something. All I know is that he was a child that was not cared for a long time, and eventually, from what I understand, there was an aunt who took him in, who was known to my my mother and her siblings as Grandmother Eve. Now, all of this is hearsay and storytelling, so we don't really know if she's biologically his aunt or not. And without knowledge of his parents, I'm stuck in that part of the family tree on him. Um, it's like a very interesting aspect of of blackness in America, being black in America. Can't even trace my roots, but boy, I can trace all my white folks. I would love to meet them. I would love to be able to be like, hey, I'm your great grandson. What do you think about that? It'd be great if they'd be like, oh my goodness, oh, come on in, let's have some, you know. I mean, we didn't really not like black people, to tell you the truth. That's why your great grandmother went ahead and became a black woman by you know, because you know you hear that thing, once you go black, you never go back. People say it as if it's a sexual thing. No, it comes from the fact that if you hooked up with black people and decided to have family with black people, your white side of the family would disown you. So once you go black, you couldn't go back. It wasn't like, ooh, this black stuff is so good, I'm never going to. No, it's like everybody would treat you like you were tainted. Now, you might have been like, I don't care, I'm happy with the black. But just know you couldn't go back. I know people who are my age who are biracial, who their white family disowned their whichever parent, you know, disowned their white parent, and so they, you know, like I have, there are biracial friends of mine who are, you know, their whole life has been a black life because the white part of their family cut them off. So as I find out this information, it just makes me think on all of those things. So anyway, people, this has been a wonderful coffee talk, but I'm gonna get ready to get on out of here and go to a diner and just chill and relax, you know. So if you have any more questions about my family tree and all that other stuff, hit me up. You know, if you're on Ancestry DNA, you think we might be related, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And if all minds are clear, we can move on. But if you got anything on your mind, if you got a request, let it be known. You got a song you want me to do, now is the time. These are the times we always for. I don't make promises, cause I know my heart gets weak. But I know that I can't keep. Yeah. When I come around you, girl, it made it hard to breathe. Been there, been there, get out to be, baby, yeah. Thank you, sweet hope, first lady. I deserve a break today. I'm not going to McDonald's. I'm going to a diner, and I'm gonna chill. Oh my goodness, the rest. I'm looking forward to the rest I can have once I don't have to get up at 5:30 in the morning, which is Saturday morning. I'm like, that's why I'm like, y'all can, you know, you can come mess with me Saturday morning if you want. You will be ignored. I will direct you to where the cereal boxes are. You can fix yourself some cereal. You need to go fix yourself some cereal. You fix you a little bowl of cereal. That's gonna be me on Saturday morning. You better fix yourself some cereal. Leave me alone. Yeah. Okay, what time is dance class? Okay, all right. Give me a. All right, look. Oh, I'm telling you, Rocky. Where I'm going, they got this chorizo frittata. You know, it's in the Bronx. You know, heavily Latino influence. Oh man, this frittata, little chorizos all up in it, assorted vegetables and things of that nature on a bed of potatoes. I don't even eat a lot of potatoes, but it's on the bed of potatoes. They got this some cheese, little cheese on this, you know, that they place on top. It looks beautiful, and like you can choose to eat the cheese or you can choose not to eat the cheese. I mean, a lot of times I say I choose this cheese because I don't even. You know, that's the good thing because I've cut down on my cheese. Every once in a while, if cheese is a part of something, I just go ahead and have it because I'm like, it's not like I eat so much cheese that I can't afford to have this cheese, and I'm not lactose intolerant enough, so I'm not worried about what the cheese do to me. I just, you know me when it comes to points, I'm just like I try to, you know, measure with love, you know, measure with love. So anyway, people, y'all know how to do it. We'll get on out of here. When we started it back in the day. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I charming you? You know how I say, ooh, you charming me. You charming me. So yeah. I'm gonna stop. So, that's all right. We've been speaking positive things into our lives. We're saying things as though they are, even if they're not that way yet. Oh man, breakfast was an old-fashioned donut. That sounds like the name of a book. Breakfast was an old-fashioned donut. And why am I in the pits? I'm sorry. I'm telling you, one of these days, you and me are going to be in the same city, and guess what we're going to do? Diner breakfast! Diner breakfast! You heard it here, everybody. So, okay. speaking positive things into our lives. We're saying things as though they are, even if they're not that way yet, because we are constantly on that journey. So, for example, my positive affirmation is, I am Rick Younger, world famous leading man, award-winning actor, groundbreaking comedian, Broadway star, and legend, and I get paid very, very well to do what I do. But it's not enough to say it. I gotta get up, get out, and do the things to make it a reality. So figure out who you are and what you're going to do, and make it happen. All right, so I want to thank y'all for coming in and showing me the love and allowing me to show the love to you. But more importantly, I want you to take the love we've gathered here today, and I want you to go out and spread it. Spread it like Nutella, like butter, like cream cheese, whatever you spread. Vegemite, jam and or preserves, mayonnaise and or mustard. All right, let's do this. Spread love, ba 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 do do do. Spread love, the truth now the sky said love could open any door. Oh, but I wish we had much more. Love is what we need. Bang, bang. It's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have a second time around. But before you go, there's something I want to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the sky. Cause only he can save my life, and only he can hear my cry. I wanna thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud, I sing it all day. This song is my prayer, I give to only you. I know it can't compare to a gift from you. You gave me your love, you gave me your son. Now I say amen. Oh, Father, 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 I say amen. Ooh. Hey, y'all, before you go, I know we got some praying people in the room, and I just want y'all, I have an audition that I would really like to have. So I want y'all to send prayers and good thoughts and well wishes and all of those powerful things in my direction for that. And here's the thing, I'm not, here's what I want, that I make an impression. And if that impression leads to me getting the part, that's fine. But one thing I have learned is that making an impression makes a difference for your future when you do what I do. In the last couple of months, the amount of people that I've come across who are who I'm getting opportunities through them, but they met me years ago and always remembered me. So that's what I want to continue to go my way. I would love to have this part because it's a part of a biopic, and it just feels like something different than what I've done. It feels like it puts me in a different realm. It just adds on to all the things that I have done and doing. So yeah, I want to make that impression. So it might be this movie, it might be the next movie, but that impression is what I want to make, because the people who are casting it do wonderful things. All right, so I wanted to put that out there, and please do what do what y'all do. All right, I love y'all.